They're currently a 2.5-point favorite in this matchup. It has sat at that number pretty much all week long. It would be just the second time San Francisco has been a betting underdog all year long. It was a 1-point dog to Kansas City in Week 7. That's a game the Eagles lost by, the 49ers lost by 21 points. So, RC, let me come back to you. What is the most important thing when the Eagles offense is on the field and the 49ers defense is on the field? What's the most important thing you'll be watching for?
Listen, it's about explosive plays. It's about how do we get chunk plays against the San Francisco 49ers, who love to make the offenses earn points the hard way, the long way, with long drives and continuing to accumulate first down. When you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, they led the entire league in explosive plays with over 130 of those, and that's the A.J. Browns, that's the run game, that's the Devontae Smith, obviously Jalen Hurts. How do we create that in both the run and the pass against DeMeco Ryans' defense? Let's go back to what we saw with Jarrett Stidham and the Las Vegas Raiders a few weeks ago. They were able to create 11 of those such plays and 9 in the pass game. If Jalen Hurts, a guy who has been great pushing the football down the field, when he gets those one-on-one matchups, understanding who's the guy between Dallas Goedert, A.J. Brown, and also Devontae Smith, and putting the ball in pinpoint accurate spots in order to create those plays, he's going to have to do some of that this week. But in order to do that, you have to control this pass rush and Nick Bosa, which I think you do with the run game. You get into some of the zone reads, some of the RPOs, have him guessing on his way to the quarterback, and that's how you create these plays. If the Eagles are able to do that, I think they win this game, and I think they win it much easily or much easier than we're expecting, because those plays are huge against this defense.
Let's live in a world where they can make this a game that Brock Purdy has to stand up to that he has to handle that pass rush. Again, this is still a rookie with 7 starts under his belt. Do you think he can stand up to that?
Well, I don't think it's about Brock Purdy standing up to that. I think it's about the players around him making plays. Brock Purdy has over 1,600 yards passing. 52% of those yards are on yards after the catch. This isn't a dude that's holding on to the football so he can push it down the field. Brock Purdy is a guy that runs Kyle Shanahan's offense. Kyle Shanahan is creative and schemes up ways to get one-on-ones in the open field with all of these skilled ball carriers. Brock Purdy has to understand that it's about the run. And if the run takes over this game, if they can be effective in the middle of this Philadelphia Eagles defense, now you get into the play action, which gives you half boots, which gives you rolls, which gets you outside of this pocket. When you talked about how many sacks the Philadelphia Eagles have and you compared it to the rest of the NFL, I don't think that's the impressive stat. I think the impressive stat is the only 2 teams in the history of sack stat taking that are better than them are the 84 and 85 Bears. And Greeny, you remember those teams extremely well. Those are defenses that absolutely dominated football games, and that's the way the Philadelphia Eagles are playing up front. So it doesn't start with Brock Purdy. If this turns into a Brock Purdy go win it against this pass rush game, then the Eagles win this game easily. It's about Kyle Shanahan, it's about the run game, creativity, and yards after the catch.
What do you think of it, Nick, of this defense?
I think that you're going to have to put Purdy in longer down and distances. And the Eagles in 18 games, they're down and distance-wise, 3rd and long. Other teams are 16 for 97 in 3rd and long attempts. So what you're going to have to do is win on first down. If you win on first down and don't just let them have easy access, flat routes, check downs, to where you just take it into the rookie's hands, check it down quick, toss it for quick routes and reverses and all those gadget plays that Shanahan likes to play. You got to make them throw down the field in tight coverage from the pocket. That's how you create a turnover.
You know, the 49ers have been everybody's sexy pick now, it feels like, and they haven't lost a game in more than 2 months. But let's put the picks up on the screen. I feel like it's all kind of turning here. We all like the Eagles. Diana's not making picks as she's covering the games this weekend, but we all like the Eagles, and frankly, almost everyone was leaning that way yesterday. So it does feel like it's kind of moving. At least the conventional wisdom is moving in that direction.
You're not even talking about the superficial element of Brock Purdy at the link.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking the Philadelphia Eagles at home. Nick Sirianni had a message to the fans. Go out there and just be you.
It's how does Jalen Hurts figure to protect himself? How does Jalen Hurts think about taking on contact? Does Jalen Hurts not want to gain or look for the extra yardage? And we saw him do that last week. And if he's going to do that, if he's going to be that comfortable, I believe that Nick Sirianni is going to call plays, going to scheme, going to strategize in a way that puts him in the best position to succeed. There's 2 more games left, hopefully, for the Philadelphia Eagles. You don't have the time to be playing protect the franchise when it comes to Jalen Hurts. You have to go win this game. And winning this game means putting Jalen Hurts in position to be an option both running, giving, and passing the football. That's where he's the best, and that's what I expect him to be able to do this weekend.
Yeah, and you sounded concerned about that when we touched on this earlier, and that's why I wanted to come back to it. You sounded concerned about him being all the way.
Yeah, I'm not heading into this game thinking that he's not going to be able to extend plays and be mobile and do all the things that Ryan was pointing out. But it's just another factor, knowing that he's not 100%. And that's not even reporting. That's him saying he's still not 100%. He feels better, but that's just got to be just another small little detail, because that's the time of year that we're in at right now. It's just the small things that add up.
What you were saying last week, Nico, you want to land on him. You want to make him feel you. You want to put all your body weight. That still applies, right? If you're the 49ers, you get a shot at him. Again, you're not trying to injure anyone, but you want to make him feel it. That still applies this week to the 49ers, right?
Yeah, of course. You want to gain tackle. You want to get after him. But listen, this is the game within the game. You're not going to come out and say, nope, I'm 100%. The game plan is wide open right back to before the injury. I feel great. No, you're going to say, yeah, I'm still dealing with a little bit of pain, and I'm the percentage, I don't know. I'm still rehabbing, trying to get this thing back. So the other team is like, all right, you still deal with it. But look, that's what you do. You stay on the injury report. You're injured for a few more weeks. You only got 2 more weeks. He's going to be on the injury report for the rest of the year, guaranteed.
Gamesmanship maybe on the part of the Eagles there. Let's put the picks up on the screen. I feel like the conventional wisdom on this game has swung significantly. I mean, the Niners haven't lost a game in what, 10 weeks?
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's only Brock Purdy's 2nd road game. A rookie's never won in the championship weekend. He's going to the Lincoln Philly. I mean, we are asking a lot of this young rookie quarterback to be able to pull this off. Can he do it? Yeah, maybe he can. But I just think it's going to be a tough uphill battle.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.